right, so last
0-0.
match of the day, Parenteau to serve. Let's play pickleball. And just floaty down the line for a winner there. So Parenteau really pushed by Yana Newell in her quarterfinal.
1-0.
See what she's got going forward here. Lauren Stratman playing in sunglasses over there, it looks like.
Yeah, so really in this matchup, Dave, I don't think the ground strokes are too different. Maybe even possibly a slight edge to Lauren Stratman, but when you get into the court coverage, some of the mid-court play, and the ability to cover the kitchen line, I am going to have to give the advantage to Parenteau on those aspects.
Yeah, we'll see if Stratman learned anything from the Yana Newell match, which was Parenteau not as sharp as she usually is with the forehand. And look at that by Stratman. Two beautiful volley angles, and good start though from Parenteau. So long wait for these ladies after that epic match we just had. You never know what, like, do I need to warm up or not? And always tough. You want this problem though.
Right.
If you're waiting for your semi, that's a good day.
Yes, I agree with that completely.
1-3.
And yeah, Lauren Stratman, she's a shot maker. She can hit all the shots.
Side out.
She's got plenty of pop and power.
No
One
doubt.
of the you know, better strikers of the pickleball on the women's side. So you know, not
3-1.
the court coverage, like I said, of Parenteau, but when you can make shots like Stratman can, she's in every single match.
Yeah, and I think the key for her here is to not to try and do too much. She's missed a couple. I don't think she's happy at all with the sunglasses, but she's going to stick with them. And these are really funky shadows right now.
I mean, you can see it as it's going through the air. It's bright, dull, bright, dull, bright, dull, and you know that's obviously very tough. Playing in close quarters on this, you love to say it, Dave, 44 by 20 court. So if you have any issues tracking the ball, it can become not small, big.
Nice advance by Stratman, who ditches the sunglasses, and
2-4.
if the rest of the points are like that, that's a heck of a decision.
I love the play, Dave. Toss those glasses to the side.
Great return from Parenteau, but
Side
was in a bit of trouble. Now, I'm a player that plays in sunglasses always. I just hate squinting.
Well, I'm a never.
So we're on the opposite end.
That's right.
Yeah.
I just can't do it.
What works for you is always what I say, and I just hate squinting and trying to find the ball through that. And other people hate the dullness of the vision from that. So
me, it's the vision and the extra sweatiness makes it an issue.
Yeah, just you're carrying something around on your face. I mean, there's all those little things, and we're all, you know, creatures of habit and what we're comfortable with. That was a weird point. Very not well struck return from Parenteau, but got away with it.
Effectively bad.
Yep.
5-2.
Yeah, you can see it blisters a return into the corner, comes forward on her terms with a very penetrating forehand. It's good. It's very good from Lauren Stratman.
Yep.
Side out. Yes.
Last match of the day for the winner here. The loser will play for bronze. And that's just smoked into the corner.
I mean, that's line, inside out with side spin and pace. Wow, Lauren Stratman, nice combo.
Oh, great hustle from Stratman there, but you see the Michigan State Spartan tennis stars got that beautiful overhead and took care of business there.
Yeah, and that's when it gets tough, you know, when you're on the string and scrambling to try to get back to neutral against a player like Parenteau is just not easy to do.
Yeah, and Lauren is talking to herself about missed returns. Parenteau to serve up 6-2 after the Stratman timeout.
Side out.
You always feel smart when they miss a approach shot after you called timeout. Like, look at me. And that was after a couple of missed returns by Stratman.
Point.
Yeah, awkward swing from Catherine, I think, had a little bit to do with that ball from Stratman barely coming over the net. So if I'm Lauren Stratman, I certainly want to play within myself, but I am fine taking a couple risks early in the point to not get on defense and stay dictating on my terms.
Yes. And
side out.
So there's a difference between what you said and just flying forward with that much pace. And we talk about it a lot. You out-hit your own movement and you are dead.
Yep, exactly right. You hit it hard, you take their time away, but you always also take yours.
Side out.
Yeah, lots of approach shots, 6 to 12 inches long. That is for sure.
3-6.
Welcome to Utah.
Welcome to Utah. 4,400, right?
Right in that range, not quite a mile. That's a great read by Stratman, as she didn't hit the volley she wanted on the one before that, but cleaned up her own mess.
Yeah, and Catherine is just very, very there to make that shot. And like you said, Dave, just great read, knowing she has to cheat a little bit, and she cheated correctly stepping to her right.
Side out.
Just missed that one, and that was a absolute BB.
Yeah, Catherine, I think Catherine was a little worried about that.
That's for sure. When that goes by, you're like, please have just a little more on it than I thought. 6-4, game one. And that is just, you're begging to be beat down the line on that approach.
Yeah, right. So where Stratman was located and the shot that Catherine hit, she took all her own time away with that spot.
And Stratman had maybe a look at the garnet around the post over there. She was there in plenty of time.
That was like a head-high drop shot. You don't see that too frequently out here.
6-4. Side out.
Deep again, so unable to extend the lead.
Calibrating, still calibrating. I know it's the end of the day, but she'll get it figured out.
Yeah, and they haven't played for several hours, so you might have had it calibrated 3 hours ago when you were on the court, but maybe not right now. Plus the sun going down, that just misses. So land of missed opportunity on both sides keeps us at 6-4. Davidze already home to play on Championship Saturday.
Side out.
And Parenteau is playing a 20-by-48 right now.
Yes.
4-6.
Yeah, and with the way that Lauren Stratman hits that ball, going to the middle is going to be very tough for her to keep that in.
6-4.
So much pace on it.
And side spin, very flat, very flat.
Side out.
You just run out of real estate, and this is a collection of missed shots here at 4-6. Let's see who can find something.
Side out.
Yeah, great play from Catherine Parenteau, able to poke that one-handed backhand out of the air, taking Lauren's time away. She couldn't get where she needed to get her feet underneath her.
Yeah, and that's a shot that the two-handed backhand volleyers have to add to their mix, because that's really hard to do with the left hand on the paddle.
Oh, she literally has all the shots.
Yes.
She is one of the only ones that has it all.
Another missed return for Stratman, who is frustrated on her way back.
7-4.
Parenteau was there, just couldn't find it.
Yeah, but you can see when she hits it well, they are so deep, and it's a very penetrating shot. But Catherine,
4-7.
pretty there on that last ball. Couldn't get it over, though. She had a lot of court to work with.
Side out. Out.
Deep again, and
Mr. Arnold.
She can't believe it.
No.
You can see her throwing.
No, there's a lot of talking to Lauren
Yes.
going on Lauren's side
7-4.
right now.
Lauren likes to talk to
Yes,
Lauren a lot.
no doubt.
Win or lose.
Went for the
Point.
cut return, and Catherine used that spin against her.
Now, I'm not even sure if she was maybe
Timeout,
considering
receiver,
that first
8-4.
slice was going to float long. We saw that a couple
Yeah.
times earlier in the day.
People are going to get paid to
Timing.
travel around, and there are some people getting
8-4.
that right now, and resumes are welcome. Right on the line. Oh my, and
Point.
after a beautiful defensive lob from Lauren Stratman, let her off the hook with a not the best drop volley.
Yeah. Yeah, we've seen a mix for sure with the drop volleys. Some not struck how they wanted to, and some struck very cleanly.
9-4.
So just part of the deal. And I
Side
had the
out.
pleasure of doing a little coaching the last MLP with Lauren Stratman on the hard eights,
4-9.
and she can talk some strategy. She really can. She loves the
Side
game,
out.
and she's smart out there, and so to coach her was a real privilege, and to chat about that, and to kind of be there for her, to work
9-4.
on some things, and be a little emotional support. It was good stuff.
Point.
Misses the backhand down the line, and Parenteau is at game point.
10-4. Side out. Low right now.
Important for Lauren to have the right headspace going into game two. May not come all the way back
4-10.
here, but needs to find some answers.
Side out.
And it just hammers the tape. Great
Yeah.
serve.
Yes, yes. And I'll admit it, I mean, she's tough on herself. She
Yeah.
wants to win. She's tough on herself, and
10-4.
occasionally a bad shot or two can snowball.
Beautiful point
Point
construction
game.
by Catherine
11-4.
Parenteau there. Few missed return. Let's see if she can clean that up and use that pace that was on display, but
Side
just a little too much again right there.
Right, and there's always a threshold you don't want to go over, but keep your foot on the gas.
0-0.
You got to keep dictating points. Use those powerful shots to your the best you can, and if
Point.
CP is too good, she's too good.
And that was a terrific return from Stratman there that, in that case, CP was too good.
1-0.
So Parenteau grabs the first point of game two.
Point.
Just deep on the return there, and that was a frustrated return of the ball there, and that's the keeping it
Right.
level.
And even tougher, she's pretty flat on the ground
2-0.
strokes. When she gets to the kitchen, she can roll just fine. But when
Point.
you factor in not a lot of topspin with the conditions that we're in, you're just going to sail a few.
Yeah, now we don't have the sun just
3-0.
beating down on the pickleball either, so that's going to cause it to fly a little more than the mushier one in the heat. And
Point.
beautiful drop volley, and Parenteau has this match underhand.
4-0.
4-zip.
Point.
Tough break there with that. Not the cleanest
Timeout,
volley,
receiver,
forcing
5-0.
herself into a bit of a guess, and
Yeah.
she did guess correctly, but
to get the best out of your player, and it has nothing to do with strategy a lot of the time. Oh, wow,
Point.
now the net won't even be Stratman's friend, 6-0.
Yeah, I mean, some people literally want you to cuss them out.
Yes.
Some people want you to just whisper sweet nothings and give them a little tap and say they're doing everything fine.
Yeah.
It's going to work out if
6-0.
whatever. So you got to know your customer, that's for sure.
Nice shot from
Side out.
Stratman there. Parenteau had a couple of looks at one-handed backhand volleys that didn't do enough with him and paid the price. So can Stratman mount a rally here down 6?
And she got under that ball with some nice topspin that time
0-6.
and allowed that ball to drop down on the sideline.
That's pretty from Stratman
Point.
there after an unbelievable lunging volley on the first one from Catherine.
Yeah, nice job of getting those couple short adjustment steps moving to her left to even get that ball anywhere near her strike
Yes.
zone, really.
1-6.
And
Side
Parenteau
out.
just continues to just keep the ball on the backhand side throughout that rally. Felt very good about it, and let's see if she can add to her lead here again. Wednesday through Saturday format. Tomorrow is mixed doubles.
6-1.
Thursday, not Friday. So the pickleball world is just going to be messed up with their calendar this week. It's a nice
Side
shot
out.
from Stratman there. So a couple of stops. This is where you get just 2. You're not
Yes.
trying to get 5 here.
Oh, yes, 2
1-6.
would be fantastic.
Side out.
That was one of those where Parenteau wasn't sure her return was any good.
Yeah.
And it ended up being perfection.
Right, yeah, she froze a little bit, and, a couple shots later comes forward on her terms, and very
6-1.
simple put-away volley to the open court.
Let's serve, we replay.
6-1.
As long as it clears the kitchen, which it clearly did. And what a
Side out.
wacky point that was, as I think both players thought the return was deep. Then we're playing, then it's off the tape.
And then Catherine's looking to the heavens
Yes.
afterwards. I mean, my goodness, that was a very
1-6.
interesting point.
Side out.
Stratman just hasn't found that third shot approach consistently. It's been deep throughout the match.
Especially when she's moving into the shot.
6-1.
Harder to control and less court to work with.
That's absolutely
Side
beautiful.
out.
On the run, 60% with a little spin there.
Yeah, to bunt that up the line and keep it controlled. I couldn't have
1-6.
picked a better percentage. 60 was right on point.
Thanks, Adam.
Side
Same
out.
And that's the thing in this match. Stratman just hasn't been able to stack a
6-1.
couple beautiful shots back to back.
Side out.
So Parenteau's been at 6 for a minute here, but the lead is comfortable.
Yeah, late on
1-6.
several two-handed backhands throughout this match when trying to go up the line.
That time the bunt goes
Point.
off the net and finds the court, so 2-6.
I'll tell you what, had that not hit the net, it would have been real interesting.
Yes.
Because Catherine would have been there. I don't know what she would have done with it, but it would have been.
Comes back at Lauren, that would have been something. Ooh, and
Point.
well struck there, and just a little confidence goes a long, long way with Stratman.
Yeah, inside-out ball, and she kind of barked to herself under her breath a little bit.
3-6.
And I like to see that positive self-talk, whatever she said.
Point.
And uncertainty on what to do with that
Timeout,
volley.
receiver.
I think
4-6.
Parenteau was thinking drop it, then decided. we'll call it the week, and so many pros have come to the forefront here. And Lauren Stratman had a look at that one, but a good volley.
And some nice educated guesses up there from Catherine Parenteau.
Yeah, we saw this in her last match against Newell. Just fell into a not clean section where Yana Newell really pushed her, took game 2 in that match. We'll see if Stratman can do the same here, as this looked like cruise control for a while there for Catherine. Now she's going to have to earn her way to the finish. Oh my, and that was wide open.
Yes, and that's the one moving forward. She is really struggling, and she is showing her frustration, almost kind of chuckling to herself.
Side out.
Big opportunity here. Parenteau not sharp.
And she's kind of looking over to her section with the what the heck look. You know, like how did I miss that?
Yeah. I think that slid off the line, and strike 1 on the slider there, as Parenteau did not make contact.
Yeah, great serve, and she gave it a good long look, but I don't think anything changed.
No, and unfortunately, you swinging and missing makes it even more on the line because it slid off the line. Boy, another one right on the line there. Oh. That's a heartbreaker for Stratman there. Could have put that overhead just about anywhere except right there.
Yeah, you said it, and that's that's the CP special. Just
6-5.
Great court coverage, great defense, and finds a way to turn the defense to offense.
Side out.
You could hear a sound bite of Mr. Julian Ondioma Arnold saying, "So good," and it was.
Yes, Julian trying to urge Stratman. Now within 1.
5-6.
Tough spot for inside out that far behind the baseline.
Yeah, she's in a tough spot because that was a very penetrating deep return from Parenteau. And yeah, you said it. Regardless of what she went for there, was going to be a high degree of difficulty.
6-5.
You just run out of real estate. There's no geometry that works. And it is airmail city right now for Parenteau. Does not, like, it was calibrated, and now it is, the calibration meter is broken.
5-6.
And Stratman has got to take advantage if she wants to force a game 3.
But I mean, it worked out that time, but even that first volley it's not what she wanted to do. Now, the drop volley, pretty quality. Let's be clear there. But the first one, not the spot, not the pace that she was looking for. So a little bit of definitely some things to figure out and clean up. We're going to be going to 3.
Great approach there from Parenteau. So this is where the veteran savvy, I know she's been off for a couple months, but she doesn't forget when she's been here before. And
7-5.
She's won without her best stuff before. And that is a gorgeous use of the front half of the court.
Feathery, very feathery touch. And man, was she in great position. So athletic, nice knee bend, perfect technique.
Point.
And that rolls it right at the Stratman feet. And just like that, a flick of the switch and the absolute best from.
Yeah. All good, Julian.
And Parenteau has cranked her level here over the last 8 rallies.
And when Lauren Stratman is going cross-court backhand,
10-5.
and CP is looking to put it up the line very wide early in the match, that one on point.
And that'll do it. So Catherine Parenteau is going to championship Saturday.